What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the second video from today from the test ride at Harley-Davidson. And as you can see by my Odin gloves hanging on the side of the tank of this beautiful 2024 Road Glide, the bagger version, not the full touring model, just a Road Glide, bog standard Road Glide bagger. And this is the bike I am taking out now. This is quite a bit of a dream come true to see how one of these motorcycles actually rides. I am a big fan of the Grand American Touring style of motorcycle, and the Lowrider S was interesting, but this is more of my cup of tea. Love the chrome, love the look. We'll see if I love how it rides. Alright, so everybody's getting ready. I should hop on this half-a-ton beast. Oh boy. Side stand. We got floorboards, we got a beautiful paint job. It's a billiard gray paint job. We got the brand new dashboard that's fully TFT screen dash. Come on, get the gloves on. Unfortunately, I don't get to ride it only for about 15 minutes, but yeah, I want to see a first impression, and you are going to see a first impression of somebody getting for the first time on a Road Glide. So neutral, clutch in. Oh, the burble. Oh yeah. Electric throttle on this one. We'll see how I like that. We do have a cable operated clutch, we do have forward controls, ginormous rear brake pedal connected to somebody's phone, but I'm not going to be using the technology now, probably not even going to use the cruise control. But I want to see how this thing rides. First of all, the position. The riding position is very, very imposing. I mean, bars are high, swept back. They do move a little bit. I think they are rubber mounted. Vibrations standing still. It does look like it's vibrating a lot, but you know, it's not that bad. That's weird about Harleys. They vibrate, but not in a bad way. I don't know, I like how the vibrations are. It's idling at a pretty low RPM, 1000 RPM idle. This bike does have almost 5,000 kilometers on it, so it's fully broken in. But yeah, once you rev it, it gets buttery smooth. I mean, look at the mirrors. A little bit of revving, butter smooth. Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting. You know, it is missing a bit of that Harley growl. This Milwaukee 8 engine is quite a bit smoother than previous generation Harleys. Not that I've ridden previous generation Harleys, but in terms of sound, this Milwaukee 8 sounds a lot more refined, a lot smoother. But we're gonna see how it rides. Now, this bike starts at 32,000 euros. 32,000 bloody euros. That's a heck of a lot of money. But let's see if it's worth it. I'm probably gonna like it, but yeah, test ride is gonna give us the correct answer. First gear. Okay, so nope, not second. Neutral, yeah, found neutral. That's good enough. We need to wait for them to block off the road. Come on, boys, come on, boys. We do have a pretty big pack of riders. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Wish me luck, guys. Oh boy. Oh, this is a big machine. Oh, this is a big machine. First impression, I'm riding a bus. Man, it's ginormous fairing up ahead. Whew. But you know what? It's big, but key fob missing, alert. Well, that's fun. That's gonna be an interesting ride. Better not kill the engine. I don't know what the thing is with the key fob, but yeah, this is an organized group ride, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna ride the bike. It's their problem. They gave me the bike. Whoa, electric throttle is a little bit touchy. I'm not used to it, but the bike itself, it's not that difficult to maneuver, and once you get it moving, oh, it's easy. Find the rear brake. Yep, we got rear brake. We got positive feel from the front brake with the dual calipers, dual brake discs up front. Second gear. Let's ride. Oh, car. Come on, slow speed. Let's catch up to the guys. Oh, this is fun. Man, it's big, but it feels so easy to ride, and it's so bloody well comfortable. I can see why her two wheels absolutely fell in love with the 2024 Road Glide and had to buy one. I'm not currently at her level, but I can see why she absolutely loved it. This thing is awesome. I know it's big and heavy, but boy, can you absolutely play around with it. Okay, we are stopping. Do not crash into anybody. Nope. We are not stopping. Come on, guys. That's weird about group rides. Gas it up, gas them up. It is a bit of a crowded city and a crowded time. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. A lot of people are out on the roads. But yeah, I'm loving this thing. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits. It's such an easy ride, and you know, it's comfortable, even in terms of potholes, in terms of bumps. Mirrors could be just a little bit better. I don't know if I can adjust them a little bit more. All right, that seems to work fine. So mirrors could be a little bit better. Now that they are properly adjusted, they're not that bad. But yeah, this thing, it's impressive. I mean, looking at it up ahead, you see this ginormous fairing that the Road Glide is known for, and you feel like you're riding a bus with this huge handlebars and everything. But once you get it moving, I mean, it's super easy to ride, and it feels extremely light on its feet. And the torque of the engine really shoves you down the road, and I mean properly shoves you down the road. I'm in, I don't know what gear, third gear at 2,500 RPM, and as soon as we give it some throttle, only a tad bit of throttle, and that's enough for it to absolutely jump ahead. Even though this is something like a 400 kilogram motorcycle, amazing, just amazing at how easy it feels to ride. Compared to the Sportster S, I think this is even easier to ride. It just feels, I know, comfortable, natural, no vibrations, barely any wind, and I have like the lowest screen I can possibly have on this thing. It's the standard screen. The touring model, I think, comes with a bigger windscreen, not electrically adjustable, but you do have some kind of flap up ahead. We do have this flap here that we can close. I'm gonna keep it open, but because it's like 30 degrees Celsius outside, so we're gonna keep it open. But yeah, it's impressive. You look at the spec sheet, you see an old school style motorcycle that weighs nearly half a ton with an air-cooled engine, and you think it's gonna be absolutely dreadful to ride, but nope, 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 nope. It's actually very, very easy to ride. Let's get back in the pack. Rear brake is nice and positive. Everything is so easy to do on this bike. You instantly get into a rhythm with it. Oh, this is just superb. Let's take it up to 6th gear. 2000 RPM cruising at 90 kilometers an hour. Man, does it ever cruise effortlessly. It feels like nothing, and even in 6th gear we still got torque for days. Although it does like to be above 2000 RPM. The engine does like to be above 2000 RPM. It's torquey, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't like it under 2000 RPM. It complains a little bit. It will do it, and the torque will get you at higher speeds, but it doesn't like it below 2000 RPM. Like 6th gear, we can cruise below, but yeah, for normal, if you want some response from the throttle, you need to be above 2000. But once you ride it how it wants to be ridden, it's just magnificent. I'm sorry, you may hate on Harley all you want, but this bike is absolutely magnificent. Oh, kids waving. This is just a test ride, but we do look like we're in a parade. Harley-Davidson parade. Oh, what an experience. Problem is, now I would love to tour on this thing. Absolutely would love to tour on this thing. Do some proper distance, get it out on the open road and ride it properly, because it just feels so easy. Even though it's such a ginormous bike, I feel it easier to handle than my GS, especially on the side stand, especially in a parking lot. Because of the lower seat, it's way more approachable than any other motorcycle, like big adventure bikes. It is heavier than a big adventure bike, but because of the low seat, you do have a lot more, I don't know how to say it, confidence in yourself. You do have a lot more confidence in maneuvering the bike around. Oh yeah, and this M8 117 motor, oh, it just pulls and loves to rev, loves to pull. Listen to it, just listen to it. Oh boy, this is a fun machine, a fun motorcycle. Oh, I'm having way too much fun. I'm having way too much fun, and instantly get comfortable with it. And I love, surprisingly, I like keeping the engine at higher RPM. It just feels better at 2, 3, 4,000 RPM. I thought these were like lumpy, low RPM motors, but nope. It just, at 3,000 RPM, it just sings. Anything above 3,000, it just loves it. And it just sings the sound. It just sings the song of its people. We are trying to make do in heavy traffic, but it is a bit of a half-assed experience, but yeah, it's nice. I am grateful for any kind of experience on a 30,000 euro motorcycle that I do not have to buy, and I can just absolutely enjoy it. I hope this thing is still recording, because this is not necessarily a once in a lifetime occasion, but man, my first ride on a road glide. Eye-opening experience. And again, if you don't like Harleys, or if you mock Harleys, then go out and ride one first before you say anything bad about them. Just go out and ride one, because this is a world-class motorcycle. I'm sorry, you might say the tech is outdated and old, but this is a world-class motorcycle. Nose getting a bit itchy. All right. Yeah, it's a world-class bike. I'm sorry, it just rides beautifully. It's extremely comfortable. Hardly anything bad I can say about it. Sure, it ain't no sport bike, but considering its weight and considering what it's meant to do, it just does it so beautifully, effortlessly. Amazing. Problem is, now I want one, and I want one bad, like real bad. But at 32,000 euros, I got a lot of work ahead of me to get myself on one of these things. Maybe second-hand market, but even second-hand Harleys are not that cheap. I mean, you can barely get a decent touring model for less than 10,000 euros. They will run for days, and they're not all that expensive or difficult to maintain, but yee boy, beautiful. Parade of Harleys. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, I know I'm falling in love with this bike, but it's hard not to fall in love with it. If you're like me and you like your touring, you like your long distance touring, you like crushing iron butt after iron butt, I can feel it. This thing was made to crush miles and to crush continents. Not off-road, on a highway, but boy is it ever good at it. Like, I'm riding 96, 100 kilometers an hour. It's effortlessly. It can hold these speeds and even much higher speeds. I'm not even in 6th gear. One of the staff members, there we go. I'm not even in top gear. I am running around in 5th gear. So the old girl, she's got a lot more left in her. I was a bit scared of the cable operated clutch on such an engine, but you know, it works beautifully. It is a little bit on the hard side, so I would not be a big fan of it around the city, but yeah, around on a highway, on a long distance trip, it's good enough. It is absolutely good enough. I think the fans have started. The engine might be a little bit warm. I don't have a temperature gauge. I do have an outside temperature gauge. It's 30 degrees Celsius. And we are currently on half a tank, and it says half a tank will take us another 264 kilometers. So that's a lot of range. Probably around close to 500 kilometers of range on this bike, which is more than good enough for a long distance tourer. Let's get ourselves, come on, whee! Oh, it pulls, boys, it pulls. Fortunately, I cannot properly experience the power of the engine because, again, traffic, and this is an organized group ride. But man, is it ever fun. And it pulls. Okay, there's enough torque in this motor to shift this motorcycle around. There is more than enough torque. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope you enjoyed this, my first experience on a proper Grand American touring Harley-Davidson. Until next time, guys, take care out there, everyone. and ride safe. Bye.